Okay. Back. Refresh. So, yep, installed the new driver, restarted the computer. That's always a good idea to restart the computer when you install new drivers. Even if they tell you you don't need to, it's always a good idea. So, new drivers are installed. We're doing display capture versus doing display capture versus what do you call it? Game capture. So maybe that could help. Maybe that could help. I want to know. I want to see if we can load in from one of the other saves, like the auto save. Like if there was like a previous auto one that we can load into. I don't know how many like it logs, but I want to do that like long drive again. I know that's a pain in the ass, but I think that's a great way to test it out because we know it was consistently crashing there. So if I can like go there and it not crash, then maybe we have the problem solved. Maybe. I thought my driver was up to date, so it was like a month out, whatever like the previous update was. No. Back. Continue game. No. Back. I guess you have to load that? Can we just load chapter 3? I think I'm at chapter 4 though, right? So it won't let me load chapter 4.
Previously during the investigation.
I'm confused. Excuse me, I'm confused how loading works. I don't know. I would have liked to have loaded at the beginning of the chapter. Alright, let's drive fast. Let's drive fast. Because it was having issues here. Okay, well it didn't solve the issue. it did not solve the issue. Yeah, it's still having like the Vulkan error. Man. Alright, let's try loading up OpenGL again. Let's see if that one's still all jacked up. Oh, I thought I... Oh, there. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Let's try with OpenGL. Well, we know it's not the capture, or at least that capture. Let's try it. Let's see what it looks like. The last time we had it with OpenGL, it was all jacked up. I mean, I could just load up my PS3. But that would mean that I would have to redo everything. And it sucks. It feels like a wasted evening, you know? I was kind of hoping that we wouldn't get the same error. We tried OpenGL earlier and it was all glitchy. It's weird that they don't let you continue from chapter 4.
Previously during the investigation.
Well, it already crashed again. Yeah, see, OpenGL is all kinds of jacked up. Oh, it immediately crashed? No? Yeah, this is why we were playing on Vulkan. Because OpenGL is it ain't working right. Hey, maybe it won't crash, but the shadows and everything are all jacked up. I don't know that there's anything I can do about this. Nope. I was like, oh, it's fine for a second. No, it's not. It's not. It's anything but fine. It's anything but fine. Maybe you have to like start the game again? I don't know. Can you change the... Yeah. You might have to like reboot it and try again. I don't know, man. Yeah, OpenGL gave us so many problems. Like everything is like flipping out there. Like Vulkan was obviously Vulkan was having an issue though as the renderer. But so is OpenGL. This might just not be, I might just not be able to play it this way. I don't know how much more we could troubleshoot this.
Previously during the investment.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's not... That's not... None of this good. I don't know what I could change to, like, try to fix that. Like, none of the things that I toggled seem to do anything. I don't know what half of these options do anyways, like... I'm like looking at things to see like what I could like tick off and change, but I don't know what half this shit does to begin with. Hmm. Let's uh okay. All right, let's try reboot. Someone seemed to say that on certain games uh right color buffers and asynchronous texture streaming in the GPU menu enabled at the same time. Once I disabled asynchronous texture streaming, the flickering stopped. So maybe that will? It'd be nice to be able to skip over the splash screens.
Previously during the invest.
At least it loads pretty quickly once we're into here. No. Nothing works. Maybe the frame limiter? Let's try that. No, I think this was the same thread that I was reading before about the game. Did we just get to like a script? Oh, dang it. I forgot it had like multiple inputs there.
Oh. Oh. Yep. Yeah.
No.
Previously.
Still freaking out. I don't fucking know, man. I can't run it on OpenGL. I can't run it on Vulkan. Maybe we could try the... Maybe we could try the PC version. I just wanted to avoid that because I just read that it had like a unfixable issue. But maybe we'll have to, but that means that we have to like redo the entirety of the game. I really don't want to do that. Change some stuff again. OpenGL might just be borked in this. And for whatever reason, the Vulkan thing is just causing issues. I don't know how to fix that. We've got like the latest drivers. And maybe we'll just try the PC version. I think I have that installed. I think we need to use the GOG version. I think out of the PC versions, that one was like the more stable of them. But it's still like problematic. Oh, this is just absurd. You know, I tested it out and it seemed to run fine, but we didn't, like, I guess I didn't test it long enough. Didn't know that we could have, like, run into this shit. This is annoying.
Previously during...
Yeah, like, I don't know what I can do. We'll try it one more time. Yeah, I mean, you know, every computer acts differently, so it could be something to do with, like, you know, the hardware in my computer that's like causing issues. Could be the emulator. Could be any number of things. I don't know that I can really like figure out what it is specifically that's like causing the issue. I'm not like that kind of computer savvy. I can tick boxes. I can uninstall and update drivers. Like decompiling some shit and trying to figure out where the issue's coming from. Nah, I can't do that kind of thing. It'd be cool if I could.
Previously during the...
I mean, it's not as bad as it was before. No, the game just kept, like, crashing, so I've been trying to, like, figure out what to do, you know? Like, no matter what I've done here, it just keeps crashing here. So I like updated my
Tremors.
I updated my driver, and that didn't seem to fix it. There was like a
Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins.
there was a issue that it was saying like there was like some sort of problem with the Vulkan
was aiming to start a series like 007, but it had no
renderer.
sequels.
And so I was like, all right, well, let's see if I have a GPU update.
Called Sinanju? The ultimate in martial arts.
So I
Using
had
no
to stop
weapons at all.
streaming to update the graphics driver.
Ran across water, remember? And he loved soap operas. Man, that was a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on you couldn't tell.
Are we good? I'm just waiting for it to crab itself. Okay. When I was going full speed, 50 miles an hour, I was pretty sure that's what was causing it to crash. I've been holding down the accelerator the entire time, trying to like force it to do it. And it hasn't?
Now, Joel Gray's daughter is, of course... That's right, Jennifer Grey. You knew that, right, Zach? Jennifer Grey. She's in one of my most favorite movies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. 1986, directed by John Hughes. Huh, that one was so 80s. Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know. But you really do like those cheerful movies.
Well, I'm cheerful.
We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That last one was in 1982, directed by Amy Hecker. Now that was an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in the lead, with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates. Not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest Whitaker were in it too.
Well,
and the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film? Do you remember, Zach? When that movie ended, the last words, the end, was from an arcade game. That's right, it was from Missile Command. It stuck in my head for a while. The memories. I feel like I have a lot of movies to catch up on. Let's just hope we can get to the end of this case soon. Then maybe we can catch up on a few. Give some thought about what movie you want to see next, Zach.
okay. They're gonna be real mad at me, right?
What are you playing at? You tell us to come here, and you keep us waiting. Is this the way the FBI treats their own people?
Hello, George. I just had some things I had to do.
You really are pushing it.
Here, hold on. I want to try one more thing. I want to try resetting it one more time.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I think we might be good, though. Or at least whatever I changed, it seems to have, seems to have maybe, like, solved the issue. Remember all the cast members he mentioned? Nicolas Cage and Ridgemont High? Yeah, I don't remember that either. He must have had like a really small role in it. So I made a bunch of fucking changes, but it seems that these changes helped. Oh, hold on. There's one other thing I wanted to do. God. Oh. No, I think we're fine. Yeah, if driving in that area at top speed didn't cause the game to like crash there, we might be, because it was always crashing in that one spot, like always when I was going full speed, and it didn't crash. So yeah, the shadows just have issues. I don't think that that's something I can fix. I mean, it's not as bad as when we had OpenGL on. It was right at the fork, not here, but the one like further up.
Tremors.
So if
Ward was in it.
I don't know if it was like I keep
Ward,
playing the
I say
audio just
Remo
in case
Williams,
that
the
had
adventure
like some
begins.
sort of effect as
That was
well.
back in '85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton. Guess Hamilton was aiming to start a series like 007, but it had no sequels. A real shame.
But maybe we got
Do you
it.
remember the martial arts they used in that film? Called Sinanju?
You know, out of all the things that I
Martial
did,
arts, using
I
no weapons
lowered
at
the
all.
resolution to
Remo's master
720p.
Chuck ran across water, remember?
That's
And he loved
that's
soap
what I
operas.
did.
Man, that was a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on you couldn't tell.
That seemed to be the thing. It did not like running at a higher resolution for some reason. Yep. 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 For whatever reason at 1080p it was like, no. 720. It's running, right? I don't care. We play in 240p as long as the game works. Man, that's wild. Out of all the things that I tried, I was changing everything back this last time. I changed everything back to what I had before and just left it at 720. I can't believe something like that would like actually fix the issue. Alright. I don't know why that would cause an issue with Vulcan.
Now, Joel Grey's daughter is, of course, that's right, Jennifer Grey. You knew that, right, Zach?
Okay.
Jennifer Grey. She's in one of my most favorite movies, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986, directed
We
by
may
John
not be
Hughes.
in the clear. We may not.
That was so 80s.
But when I was
Zach, you're
driving
not the
50
most
miles
cheerful
an
guy I
hour
know.
through there,
But you really do like those cheerful movies.
it was crashing every
We used to
time.
love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That last one was in 1982, directed by Amy Heckerling. Now that was an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in the lead, with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates. Not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest Whitaker were in it too. And the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film? Do you remember, Zach? When that movie ended, the last words at the end was from an arcade game. That's right, it was from Missile Command. It stuck in my head for a... Oh, Zach, we're here. Let's continue our chat later.
Let's go.
What are you playing at? You tell us to come here, and you keep us waiting. Is this the way the FBI treats their own people?
Hello, George. I just had some things I had to do.
You really are pushing it, you know that?
I'm sorry if I upset you, but it was important stuff. To me, at least.
That isn't the issue here. We are in the middle of a homicide investigation.
He's not listening, George. I think we both know by now how little he thinks.
The shadow
about his
flickering's driving me
experience.
nuts.
I'll be more careful from now on. I promise.
It's driving me fucking nuts. It's driving me nuts. I hate it.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. It's what everyone calls me. And you are Jim Green?
That I am, son. I keep these woods.
Well, you're doing a fine job.
Well, I used to be a tree surgeon.
And these two discovered the body?
Yes, my grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
Zach, you see that? Twins. Just like in my dream. We gotta keep an eye on these two.
I'm sorry. Could we talk away from the boys? I want to help your investigation, but I don't want them to hear this.
Very well. Emily, please.
I'll just take them over there then.
Thank you.
Hold on. Don't do anything without asking. These children were the first to witness the crime scene. I want to talk to them.
Come on, they're just kids. They have no idea what really happened to Anna.
That doesn't matter. You agree with me, right, Zach?
How heartless. Do you ever think of other people's feelings, ever?
Emily's right. That's stone cold, even for the sake of investigation.
Children see things in pure, simple terms. They may have seen something we adults would never spot, and they are here at our request as well. We could at least chat with them and see if they want to make a statement.
Are you serious?
I never joke about matters like this.
Oh my god.
Don't worry. They aren't as fragile as you think. Look at them, standing so upright there. Now then, Isaac, Isaiah, tell me, what did you find here?
Anna, she was so pretty. She had a red dress on. Her hair was shining.
Bright gold hair.
There were lots of animals around her.
Squirrel. Weasel. And a snake. A real snake.
We didn't know until then.
But we know now.
Anna was the fairy of the forest.
She was a goddess.
She smiled when she saw us.
She looked so happy.
That's right, Isaac, Isaiah. She was a fairy. A goddess. I'm sure she is playing with those animals even now.
Of course she is.
Yeah, of course.
Most useful information, boys. Well, Emily, you can take them now. Okay, Zach. This is where Anna's body was. And that means our unsub, our unknown subject, was here too. So, what happened here?
Yeah, we don't need to watch the profiling thing again.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Well, the last time we got here, it crashed during the cutscene when we found all the clues. So it could crash there again. We gotta equip our gun again. It's hilarious we're using a gun to investigate a crime scene. Very important. Oh my god, I can't see the reticle. Oh, that's right. There were like 10,000 cans of pickles back here. Oh. We're like... Yeah, get out of the menu. Very good. Many pickles. We are the Pickle King. People will be like, wow, there's a lot of pickles you have, and we can be like, I know. Would you like a pickle? And they'll be like, where did you get the pickles? And I'll be like, I found them on the ground at a murder site. And then they will respond with good, very good. Those are my favorite pickles. Murder pickles. And we can also agree that those are our favorite pickles. Seriously, does this end? Can you just have like 1 trillion pickles? Or do we just have endless pickles? I'm just turning my flashlight on and off, apparently. I wonder what happens if I shoot and blow up everything here. Do I get to keep the pickles? Kaboom! Wait. Wait. Nope. You still get more pickles. Okay, well. Feel like that's enough pickling. There was it was over here. This one. Where? Oh. Ah! Oh, that's so awkward. 5 rounds to blow up the fence? $5. Thank you. Kind of feels like sometimes if you hold down like the aim and he like gets like momentum. Like you build up momentum when you're like turning. Like I let go and he keeps like turning a bit. It's weird. It's really weird. Nope, alright, fuck this game. I'm out. I'm fucking out. I can't do this, man. I can't do this shit. Oh, God, man. Okay. It's the same error as before. It's whatever that Vulcan error is. It didn't trigger on the driving, but yeah, I can't, man. I can't. God, that's so frustrating. It is what it is. You know, we were trying to do something outside the norm. It might just be the game. Other things might work perfectly fine on RC PS3. I can't keep doing that. I can't keep doing that. Like, there's just no way. That's unplayable. That's unplayable. Now, I'm not gonna... I don't know what the issue is. Emulator, game... You know, it's something there. Man. I don't know what we spent longer doing, troubleshooting or actually playing the game. Let's see if I have it installed on Good Old Games. How the hell is this sorted? How do I fix this? Sort by title. Oh, it's sorting by release date? When would why would I change that? It's so weird. Deadly Premonition. We'd have to do everything all over again, though. Yeah, I didn't have it installed. Alright, well. Let's download it. Let's go find this, DP fix. Deadly Premonition. Let's go to PC Gaming Wiki. That usually has like links to everything. Let's see if there's anything else I need to change to. It is recommended to save frequently and make occasional backup copies of the save file, especially before Chapter 9 due to possible save corruption. Green and purple filters and bloom effect present in the original release have been removed. Resolution is locked to 1280-720. Use DP fix to increase rendering resolution along with many other options. This port was heavily criticized at release due to glitches and crashing. A patch was released to increase stability. The director's cut suffers from an unsaturated color palette. See mods or use a graphics injector reshade. Lacks brightness option present in PlayStation 3. Lacks difficulty options presented in 360. I don't think I care too much about any of that other than yeah, let's get DP fix. We're using the good old games version, which I think is supposed to be a better version, but I'm not sure. There's so many fucking... Like, if you go into issues unresolved on PC Gaming Wiki, there's so much. If you crash after entering indoor location, select refuse option. In either chapters 7 or 13, whenever asked to hang around the colleagues, refuse, and now you'll be able to enter any place free of crash. If curious to what happens if choosing the latter option, just replay the chapter in which it occurs. If you accidentally save after hanging around with Emily or George, you'll have bricked your save. Fuck this shit, man. How am I supposed to play this game? A common occurrence is for the game to crash on the start of Chapter 9. Nevertheless, there's also reports of corrupt save files in other chapters. Well, I was trying to play it on... Well, I was playing it on... I was trying to play it on emulator and it kept crashing. It's like littered with issues. It's like no matter where you go or what you do, like everything is just fucked. Like there's like, how do people play this game? Like this game seems unplayable. This game literally seems unplayable. I want to play it. I don't know how to play it. If I we were playing it on emulator for PS3, but it kept crashing. It kept crashing. Like I can't play it on there. Like I can't figure out what the issue is. I tried a bunch of different things to try to fix it. Nothing seemed to fix it. So it doesn't seem like a viable way to play the game, which sucks. I do have it on 360. I do have it on 360. You guys want me to play it on 360? I don't have a 360 emulator, but I do have a 360. You think it works there? I don't own it on Switch. I'm not buying the game again. I don't own it on Switch. I bought the 360 version. I got the PS3 version. I've got the PC version. Just play the 360 one. We can play the 360 one. Okay. We'd have to start from the beginning again, but I guess that is what it is. Give me a second here. I gotta, like, set my 360 up. Okay, let's try this one. I may actually have... I think I got... When I originally, like, played this, I think I got up to the mine level. So, maybe... Maybe we can, like pick up. Maybe we can pick up where we left off on Chapter 4. We might be able to. I rage quit this game when I found out you had to, like, take care of York. I was just like, oh, fuck this. I literally rage quit the game, so... You know, like, the life sim stuff of it. I was like, oh, we have to worry about, like, sleeping and shit like that? Yeah, I'm not gonna play this anymore. before, so I just put it down. But yeah, maybe we could play it here. We don't get to play the director's cut, which, I mean, I guess I don't know what that adds or whatever to the game. Good old 360, right? I like the startup on the 360. I played my 360 way more than I ever played my PS3. This shit is loud as fuck for me. I gotta turn this down, man. This is like insanely loud. It didn't lower the volume. Why is that still just as loud as it was before? Dude, this shit was loud. That music in my ears is fucking loud. Did I, like, accidentally, like, turn up the volume in my headphones? Hold on, let me check on my PC here. I'm sorry this is taking so long, guys. I apologize. I did, no wonder. I was picking up... Yeah, no, I'll fix that. I was picking up the, my keyboard has a volume adjuster right there. And sometimes when I grab it, my thumb hits it. Yeah, we could turn that back up now. I cranked it up, like, super fucking loud for myself. This is my fault. I mean, you guys should be able to hear that alright. I don't think. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's see where I initially got the last time in the game. If I need to make some other adjustments to the audio, I will. Let's see where we can load up here. I got $150. I can only resume? Wait, I can't go to chapter select? It says hours played 7. Why is it throwing me all the way back there? Why can I not go to chapter select? Dude, did I, like, maybe at some point... I must have, like, started over at some point. And there's no, like, other load? You just have one save? Was this just the beginning of the game? How does the game begin? Might as well just start from the fucking beginning. Alright, I forgot. Alright, well, I guess we're playing the game over from the beginning, huh? Alright, well, at least we'll be able to play it. I gotta put my nubbins on. I'm starting from the beginning, I guess. I don't have any USB storage. Well, okay, well, I guess that's what the game is playing off of. Let's just start it over again. Yep, overwrite it. Oh, look at that. Let's just play on normal. Yeah, fuck. We'll just play on normal. I was just hoping that we'd be able to skip a bunch of shit because I know I got up to like the mine area in the game. I know that I got up there. Oh, that literally was the beginning. Oh, okay. I wonder what happened there. X run? Turn around? And the little kid's whispering is annoying as hell. You know what? I'll do this after we stop the children from whispering. Oh. I'll just add this trading card to my collection. Holy crap. Dude, this is so much more different than the other game. Let's hear what this person has to say. Like, that took forever. Like, it just popped up on the PS3 version.
Could you wait just a little longer?
This won't take long.
Okay, is there a way to make that go faster? No. Like the text boxes. X button is run. Right bumper is strafe left and right? Okay. How do you aim? X is run. It's kind of like Resident Evil then, right? Right trigger, look and draw weapon. Left trigger, lock on. I think I'm switching that. Yeah. Yeah, left trigger is always like look and draw weapon. Right trigger can be lock on. Yeah. Let's do that. What? No. That not... What? Yeah. Okay, so we have tank controls now. So the other game had like full 3D controls. Dude, I like the other game better. Can we go back to that? The strange clock is ticking away, though the room itself makes you feel as though time stopped. Dude, I would love to go back to the other game. Oh my god. Alright, this is gonna take a while to get used to. A white screen.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Can I play the PS3 version? What if we just played the PS3? I have the PS3 version. Can we just play that? I like the changes in the director's cut. It felt good.
Zach. Zach, can you hear me?
I hear the PS3 version.
York. If you can hear my voice.
The PS3 version had a bunch of issues, though. It controlled so much better, though.
What's the matter? Zach.
Dude, that's hard to go back to. After playing how nice the other version was, to go back to that? Oh, God. That's a fucking choice. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying at all that it's bad. It's just... That is different. That is very different. Yeah, let's fire up the PS. I think I have it on the PS. I might not have it installed on my PS. Might not. That is a different power cable. Uh-oh. I think it's plugged into that. I don't know where a PS3 controller is. I use a... Yes. I can use a PS4. That takes. I haven't used the PS. I don't even know where my PS3 controller is. I haven't used it so long. Is a different USB. Is that USB-C? Is that the PS3 USB? I have a USB. I had one for my headphones. Like my old Astros, but I don't know where I would have like put them. I think I put all my USB. Mini is. Yeah, I have like a bunch of mini. Oh shit! Hell yeah! Here. I forgot. Also, my. Wii Pro. That'll work. This way. I've not turned on my PS3 in freaking forever. Jesus Christ! The fan! The fan is at like so much maximum output. What the hell? Why is it so high? Oh my god, I forgot. It's got HDMI CP. Fucking PS3. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Did I put that away? I moved. I don't know that I know where that is. And it sounds like a fucking rocket ship. I don't know where that, I have like a little device that strips the copyright protection for... I forgot that that was the PS3 thing. I may have put that away. I may have actually put that away. Sounds like a guy. Where could it have? We might not be able to do. I don't remember what I do. I think I put it away. I don't think I have it here. I'm not seeing it out in the open. What a... Oh my god. Maybe we'll just call it today, and I'll just try to figure some shit out. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my PS3... Can you hear that? You gotta be able to hear that fan. Like, that fan is so loud. I don't know why it's so loud. Man, I thought it was like right in front of me. Yeah, exactly. Why am I vacuuming? That's that's it. I don't. It's not like there's like a ton of stuff in front of me. I don't know where that little chip is. I think when I moved, I like put it away somewhere. Little adapter. Where have I put it away though? I was like putting like a bunch of electronic stuff together. Maybe I can go find it. Like it should just be like, so why I would. Store that some. What is that plugged into though? So much air coming up. What? Right, so I need to. Right. I think we got it. It was tucked behind my monitor. Makes sense. Okay. We have liftoff. How the hell do I how do I fix my fan? One of these things has something to do with the fan. I thought. How do I stop fan from being insane? I thought one of these settings in here, I thought it was in this. I don't see it here. I don't see anything in here. I thought it was under utilities. I haven't messed with this since... Good lord, I don't know when. It keeps like... My controller keeps turning off here. That's not good. Custom firmware tools? Cobra tools. Maybe this is it. Oh my god! Max, no! Oh. Oh my god. Yes. Do this. Oh my god. All right. Is it Iris Man? Is that what I'm using? I don't think I use Multi-Man anymore. I think we use Iris Man now. Right. Okay, deadly. Oh shit, here we go. We do have it on here. Okay, this is on disc. That was good for the eyes. Do you think I could transfer my save file from... Are save files unique to your account on the PS3? Does anybody know? Because if we could take the save file from here and move it over from my PC over to the PS3, can look that up. I mean, that's got to be something somebody's asked before. R P3 save file to console. Make a new save file on the PS3. This way you get the param SFD file needed by the PS3. Copy the save to the USB stick. Plug USB stick into PC. Open save with Bruce Force. Oh, that seems like way more complicated than it needs to be. I thought maybe it would be like simple. Bruce Force. Yeah, you got to use like some sort of program or whatever. I don't think I have that. I'm not going to dig through it. I guess we're just going to start the game again. Install game data. I don't even know how much like size is on my PS3, like how much free room is on there. I forgot that PS3s did this. On the plus side, my PS3 no longer sounds like a jet landing. That's good. I mean, I got a fan running in this room anyways. I could literally feel like hot air being blown out of that thing. I bet you have to clean that. I bet you have to clean the PS3 out. I don't think I've ever cleaned that PS3 out. I don't think I've ever cracked it open. Other than to put in a, what do you call it? To put in a hard drive. Which, that's super easy. You just pop up a panel and like plug in the hard drive. I do not like how it says 5%. Welcome to my stream, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. Oh my god. This has been a nightmare. This has been a nightmare. Getting Deadly Premonition to work, we like wasted an entire evening. Like, I got to play some of it, and I had a good time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had a good time playing what we were playing. I like the fact that you had like an actual 3D movement and a 3D camera in the director's cut version. Like, I genuinely like that. Going back and like having that like zoomed in look, there's nothing wrong with it per se. This is just awkward. It was just awkward. I could totally play the 360 version. This version apparently is abysmal. So I guess we get to have fun with that. All right, look at that! 26%. I'm gonna go use the bathroom while this is happening. I'll be right back. this could be a little problematic. This could be a little problematic with the controller not staying connected. Yeah, I have not used my PS3 controller in freaking forever. Game's working though. Game's working though. I like that. Hey, you guys remember all these splash screens? Oh. Let's watch the intro again. Why not? We're starting the game over. Let's watch the intro.
Oh. Oh. Yep. Yeah.
It's dangerous to run around here, boys.
Grandpa, hurry! Hurry Grandpa, up! You're too slow.
Audio seems okay. How does the audio sound? Is it okay? I think, as a child, if I found a dead body, which I did, I don't think that I'd be like, oh, cool, bugs. Well, we know who a couple of these people are. Like, we know there's Thomas, who's apparently the bartender. I don't know who any of the women that were upset were. I'm assuming one of them was like the mom. Maybe there was like a friend or a sister in there. I don't know. Alright, let's we turn that down to like 79, and I turned this down to like 90, and that seemed okay. It seemed okay. Alright. Let's start up Deadly Premonition for the first time ever in life. So this was new. This isn't in the regular game. The like story that's being told here.
I want to hear another story.
Yes, of course. You've been waiting a long time for this, so how about a special one? This story is very strange and very nasty, but somewhat nostalgic. Do you think you can be a good girl and listen all the way to the end?
Is it a scary story?
It might be, but it's also a very important story. If you don't want to hear it, I can tell you a different story.
No, I want to hear it. This way I won't be scared.
Will you turn on the TV then? Leave the sound down like always. Now, listen. This is important. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Oh, God. Dude, it was so smooth. Red leaves fluttering in the air, chandelier hanging above. Can this riddle be solved? Dude. This is... The floor is covered with red leaves like a carpet laid for VIP. A strange clock is ticking away, though the room itself makes you feel as if time has stopped. A doll is shaped like a fat man. It has a plate on it which reads Washington's A. Dude, this was so much better. Oh god, this is... It's locked. Dude, emulating this, it ran so much better. This is so rough. Let's hear what this person has to say.
Could you wait just a little longer?
This won't take long.
A white screen.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon.
It's about time to get started.
Zach. Zach, can you hear me? It's me, York. If you can hear my voice, could you respond? Ah, good. I thought you went to sleep.
Blue.
Zach, don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time. Let's take it slow. Okay, Zach?
Sure, that's one way of looking at it, but it's totally wrong. Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think of it. His actions. He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other. Hello? Hello?
Zach, I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
Well, I'll be a happy camper, even if it ends up being a waste of time. At the very least, it'll get me out of the cramped city for a while. Right, Zach? The perpetrator from the last case really was something. Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into your nails? Crazy. Just crazy. Well, at least I now have a scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe. Women. They're crazy. Don't you agree, Zach?
I still don't get why squirrels sounded like monkeys.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
Did you know it's medically proven that cigarettes are good for your lungs? And no lie. Medically proven. It's in the dictionary. Oh, God. The frames! The frames! All right, let's turn on the autosave. Let's turn that bad boy on, just in case. Wonder why I can't calibrate motion controller. Oh, motion controller. That's probably for the move, right? The move. I'm just using. I could. Let's do 3D. Let's play it in 3D. It's probably for the move. Yeah, we don't need that. Yep. Okay, we got the autosave going on. Did I equip? I thought I equipped. You have to equip. This will be fine. So, this will all be fine. This will all be fine. This will all be fine. I like how it's like 30 frames per second there, and then here is like 12. I do like the controls better. I will say that. I do like the controls better. Camera's also a bit more zoomed out. I do appreciate that.
Looks like we're being welcomed. Zach, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
This was like a big old dead end. Wonder how helpful the God, this is rough. Wonder how helpful flashlight actually is. Hey, that didn't hit me. Hey. Oh man, this is gonna be hard to play. This is gonna... Oh man. Observe. So much for my hopes for a peaceful picnic. Do me a favor and stay sharp, Zach. You got it, pal. They call me Dr. Sharp because I'm always on point. What this game could have been like 2 more years in the oven. Well, this is like the 2 more years in the oven. So there's like the regular version that we fired up on the 360 that came out years prior, and then this is the director's cut. This is the improved version of the game. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we read this before. Doesn't look like anyone lives here. No reclusive hairy brutes to greet us. Yeah, this is the improved version. Control panel for the power grid. This should give us the electricity we need. Not an expert opinion, though. Well, technically they did improve Dark Souls 2 with Scholar the First Sin. Technically they did. But I guess that's up for debate, right? Yep, got it. It's so much harder to aim with the bad controls. It was so much easier to aim before with like the high frame rate. Oh man, well yeah, technically they improved, like they improved how Scholar the First Sin ran on PC. 'Cause before, it was kind of messy when they had it running at 60 frames per second. Like, the weapon, you know, your weapon durability was, like, shot. So there are weapons that you can swing, like, twice and then they break. In Scholar the First Sin, that's no longer an issue anymore. Some weapons still break pretty quickly, but not as bad as when like 60 frames per second had issues. and like completely like destroyed some of that. I guess you can argue enemy placement, but they like reconfigured bosses and stuff like that. Enemy placement, it could be seen as better, it could be seen as worse, depending on like your perspective there. I've never beat the original Dark Souls 2. I've only beat Scholar of the First Sin. And I can say that I really enjoyed Scholar of the First Sin. I only played in the original Dark Souls 2 a bit. I think I got past the Penetrator. I think that's where I stopped originally. So I guess it depends on your perspective, but they definitely...
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but that one takes the cake. It's the first time I've been attacked so directly. Zach, can you give me a logical explanation about what that was? Never mind, don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zach?
It's still kind of like weirdly skippy. I think Scholar was done with like PC in mind so that they could make some like technical improvements so it ran better. And to that end, they did do that. But I guess the other ways, multiple playthroughs, then that you started to dislike it. Then when Scholar came out, you were put off almost instantly by the enemy placement. Yeah. See, I didn't know any better when I played, because Scholar was like technically my like first playthrough, because I had played through a bit of the original one, and then ended up just like putting it down because I was like, I don't like what's going on here. And then when I played through Scholar of the First Sin, I went, damn, I really enjoy this game. So I think because like Scholar was like my first playthrough, I think I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with this. Maybe if I played through regular DS2, maybe I'd have a different opinion, you know? But I had zero issue with Scholar. It's a cliched argument you have, but for you it really is shoddy enemy placement. See, I thought the enemy placement, at least in original DS2, was kind of shitty. Like, in that first area that you go through, I thought you were, like, constantly ganked. And I felt... You still got ganked in Scholar, but... I felt it wasn't nearly as bad in that initial area. But that's the extent of my experience, so I can't really... elaborate more. Maybe it's worse in Scholar. I don't really remember. I have not played original DS2 since it was released. I played that on here, on my PS3, and then I put it down until Scholar came out, and then I played Scholar. So I don't really have a good base to like make comparisons. You know, I don't think it's like I'm capable of doing that. I would like to play Dark Souls 2, the original one. I would like to play that. Because I've played Scholar, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But that was a long time ago. When did Dark Souls 3 come out? The last time I played it was when Dark Souls 3 came out. Like 2015? 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. But that was the last time I played Scholar. I played Scholar a few times. 16? Alright. That's probably the last time I played Scholar. The First Sin was 2016. Because I played 1, 2, and 1, 2 in preparation for playing 3. I played through them again. And that was probably the last time I played 2. I've not returned to it since then. And I bought 2 on PC, and then I bought the DLC, so I do want to play through, like, the entirety of 2 in the original state. I don't even know if they sell original 2 anymore. I feel like it's kind of like remastered. Like if you had the Prepare to Die edition for Dark Souls, then you had to buy like remastered. Because I think they removed Prepare to Die. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't need the lollipops. I don't care. Let's go. Beebadoo. They did remove it. Yeah, okay. Well, then I'm glad I picked it up when I did. It's now very expensive. Yeah, I'm glad I picked it up then. Cause that would suck to have to like not be able to play the original one. Okay, why was that so much louder than any of the other shots? Oh. Oh, I was trying to shoot the barrel. Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You can still get cheap versions of DS2 not on PC, though. You can get Dark Souls 2 on PS3, 360. You can get the original one still, so... I think. I know Scholar's only available on PS4, but you might still be able to buy the original one on PS3. You can definitely get the physical copy. Ah. Could have bought it on the recent sale, but I can't play that alone anymore. Dark Souls 2. You can't play it alone anymore? Why is that? Oh, there's a wall there. Okay, I'm turning down the sound effects a little bit. Okay. How did that not change anything? Are gunshots not considered? Are they considered voice volume? Played it solo several times back in the day and did the same for Scholar. Now you just feel tedious experience unless you have a friend to play with. Oh, okay. Same thing happened with 3. Not saying that's purely because you dislike 2. You don't like 2? I like 2. I think 2 is a pretty fucking good game. I think one of the problems is that in some ways it felt like a step back from 1. And I feel that if 2 had come out before 1, people would sing its praises like crazy. I don't think it's a bad game. People like to paint 2 as a bad game, and I genuinely do not think that's true. There are definitely bad games out there. I don't think 2 is necessarily a bad game. Does it have some rough bits about it? Yeah. Yeah, I can't argue that. It does. Why? No, I think it's a damn good Dark Souls game. I just don't think it's as good as like 1. I think it's still a really good Dark Souls game. Like, I'll argue that till like I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill. I think it's a good game. I just don't think it's as good as 1. I still think it's a damn good game. It's just they made some design decisions that were just less than good. But I will die on that hill that I think that it's a good game. I just don't think it's as good as 1. 1's just fantastic, you know? The generator looks really bad. Zach, I think the killer really had a grudge against it. Yeah. I genuinely think if Dark Souls 2 came out before Dark Souls 1, I think people would hold it in a very different light. But yeah, some of the game mechanics in there definitely hold it back. Zach, let's try to find a way to fix this mess. Like, the idea that the more you die, the more likely you are to get invaded is not a good idea. That's not a good idea. Like, when you're embered or you have your humanity or whatever, you know, like, then yes. The fact that you die more, you get invaded, that's punishing bad players. Like, that's not what you should do. Dying and losing health again? Like, it's one thing to, like, die and lose your experience. It's another thing to die, lose your experience, and lose your health. Like, now you are intentionally making it even more harder, and, you know, the solution to that is get good, don't die. But that's a hard thing to do when you're just learning the game. So punishing the player even more is not exactly one of the greatest decisions in gaming, you know. But there are things that help improve that, you know. You can find a ring that only, instead of like cutting your health to 50%, you just cut it to 75. That's good. That's good. You know? I don't know that I agree. Locked with a padlock, I should be able to break this if I could hit it hard enough. But that's coming from a game, 2 games in the series that never did that. So they were trying something new to try to, like, keep the formula fresh. And in that regard, I can't, like, completely, like, blame them. It's just that it can definitely be a rough mechanic for sure. There's no fuse. Without a fuse, it won't work. I I will die on the hill that Dark Souls 2 is a good game. Once you get your feet under you and you start figuring things out and you start to feel a little bit better, full health is now 50% of your health. That's just what you got to do. That's just what you got to do. I don't mind the adaptability thing. I just wish they explained that somewhere. Like, being able to get more iframes, I think is actually a cool thing. Starting out with less iframes is something that people don't fully understand. You're like, why am I taking damage while I'm rolling? That's not how Dark Souls work. I wish that's a hidden mechanic, and that screws over a lot of people. I've watched a bunch of people that played through it and never touched adaptability. And they were like, damn, dude, I really wish there was something that would have improved my iframes. And I'm like, yeah. Well, there's this secret mechanic that the game never explains to you. It's called adaptability. And if you level it up to, like, I think it was like somewhere in the 20s, somewhere between 20 and 25, I think, was like the Dark Souls iframes. You can go above that and get even more iframes. Slightly. And they were like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, they don't explain that to you anywhere. It's hidden. Like, it doesn't even say when you read, like, it always behooves you. The one thing you want to do in Dark Souls is read item descriptions, because it helps. But sometimes it doesn't help. That annoyed you greatly when you found it out. Yeah, everyone. Mainly because there's no way any developer can quantify how every different player is going to be building their character. Yeah, it improved Estes drinking speed, too. Yeah. Because you definitely be drinking Estes mighty slow. You definitely be chugging that Estes slow. I did not know that it increases the speed of you raising your shield. Mainly because I did not play with a shield. You know, you put the grass crest shield or whatever on your back, and you two-hand or one-hand something. I never shielded. But yeah, okay. That makes sense. Interesting. That's cool. I used the shield in my first Dark run, my first Dark Souls playthrough. And then ever since then, I never used a shield again. Because a lot of the times I would use like those big swinging weapons, you know, the big like, you know, whether it's the Zweihander or a greatsword or something like that, you know, I would always use one of those because I like being the thumper. And if you block, then all of your stamina is gone. So then you get like one attack with your weapon, and then you got to get the hell out of dodge. And I was like, this is stupid. I'm not going to do this anymore. I want to swing like 2 or 3 times, you know? So I just stopped blocking altogether. You played with a shield a lot for your early Dark Souls. I think a lot of people do. Because that's what's comfortable. And you know what? There's no wrong way to play it. If that's how you want to do it, fucking do that shit. You can totally do it. I think it makes the game a little bit harder and a little bit slower to do it that way. Legit, you could do it. I watched somebody beat Manus recently with a shield, and I was thoroughly impressed. You can do it. I do feel like it makes it harder, though. You only stop when you play Bloodborne, because they don't let you block in Bloodborne. Bloodborne is be fast and attack. And yeah, if you're going from Dark Souls into Bloodborne, it's a different experience, man. Addicted to fast dex type, yeah. Learning enemy patterns and dodge to hit with dual weapons, right? But Dark Souls 2 also had power stancing, which was really dope. They kind of had it in 3, and then they definitely brought it back in Elden Ring. It wasn't exact power stancing in 3, but it was better two-handed than Dark Souls 1. Looks like nothing's broken. Since it's the same model, I think I can fix it. But there are so many great bosses in Dark Souls 2. And some really fucking cool areas. Except for my least favorite area is Unicorn Fuck Valley. Reindeer Fuck Valley, whatever those things are, unicorns, reindeer, whatever the hell they are. That place is abysmal. That place is truly one of the worst areas in any video game I've ever played. It's abysmal. I can't believe like they were just like, yeah, this is a good idea. I can't believe that shit. Horsefuck Valley, yeah, whatever you want to call it, man. That place sucks. That place sucks. Misty Stables is abysmal. I don't think I've seen a single person go through that area and go, yeah, that wasn't that bad. Every single person I've seen play through that suffered. And it makes me feel good because I also suffered. Meow meow. The power in the area should be much more stable now. Let's hurry ahead, Zach. Yeah, that is hands down one of the worst areas I've ever experienced in any video game. I have never seen someone say something good about that. I'm sure there's somebody out there that was just like, yeah, it wasn't too bad. But I have not met that person. Okay, so I can't shoot him from there? Sure. Well, I think that whole ice area is kind of rough. Once you, if you're doing like the castle stuff, it's fine. Like there's that area does like to gank though. That's probably the worst DLC area is the entire ice DLC. That one's probably the worst. That's probably one of the worst areas in the game. Like the castle proper is a little bit rough. You know, they're definitely, you just know an enemy's waiting around the corner. You just know 2 or 3 enemies are always like waiting around the corner in that area. That one's probably the most egregious. It reminded me a lot more of the base game in that one than any of the other areas. There's some rough ones in the DLC, but I think the ice area is probably the worst offender. It's a rough one. I don't think it's awful, but it's definitely a rough one. Except for, yeah, Reindeer Fuckhole. That one. That area can suck it. I hate that area. It's awful. It's awful. It's truly one of the worst. If you guys have never played Dark Souls 2, I definitely recommend it. If you like Dark Souls, definitely recommend Dark Souls 2. There's no question. Like it's a fun game, but yeah. I heard someone behind me there, I think. Yep. Did you shoot them while they're coming out? Maybe. You could kind of farm them. We gotta get the hell out of here. I like how that bullet went right through him. That was interesting. But yeah, I like ice areas. As long as there aren't like terrible ice physics, I don't mind ice areas. Oh. like not to take damage there, but... Ooh. I wonder how much you have to kill here. Sometimes these, like, go away if you kill, like, enough. I was holding down there, and the aim was not going down. This is good. So let's just kind of hustle out of here. Let's not lollygag. You lollygagging son of a bitch. Ah! Dude, what are you, Matumbo? No, no, no! Not today! Aw, Matumbo. I made myself sad. Huh? Nani? I wonder what the Japanese voice acting is like in this.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it. Yesterday morning, the milk I poured in my coffee made a sign. It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate."
Ho 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 ho. I should report to my handlers and give them an update. I like how quickly it saved on PC. That was so nice. It was just instantaneous. Snap of the finger. Is today the 22nd? Yeah. It is not 1:53 p.m. Can I change that? How do I? Oh, can't we? I thought, yeah, there we go. Where is date and time? Is that over here in settings? Date and time. No, I do not want to quit the game. I just wanted to fix it. It's a nice map. Sploosh. Sploosh. Bird. I made it.
Now you were very late.
Emily Wyatt, Greenvale Deputy Sheriff. That's our favorite character. Because she has pants.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York?
Good, that's good. Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
I see.
If you don't mind me asking, did you walk all the way here?
My car broke down, that's all.
It did not break down? That's not true? Dude, where's the heart vignette?
Easy on the eyes. Definitely worth a trip to the primitive world.
By the way, don't mention anything about what happened back there. She'll think you're a psycho. Don't want that, do we, Zach?
Welcome to Greenvale. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
George Woodman, Greenvale Sheriff.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profiling.
Both our superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem. Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share of problems. I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order. You can have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course. Of course. By the way, George, I had a little accident with my car. Could you send someone to take care of it? Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right. Don't worry. I'll get my assistant Thomas to take care of it. Do you need anything else?
Thanks. That'll be all. Well then, I think I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. We really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan. And we'll handle the investigation. You just think of this as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
Zach, let's reassess the situation. There are no cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages. And we've just met the king.
I love... What did that say? It said, I love... It's a movie? Mauve? I love Mom? I didn't see what it said. It said I love something. I'm done with breakfast. You didn't get me any? Damn. Cold. Cold. I wanted breakfast. That's messed up, Flame. It's totally messed up. Yeah. I just needed to... So, to play your PS3 to stream it, you need something that strips the HDCP. So, I had to... Since I moved last year, I don't think I've used it since I moved. Maybe I did. Maybe I used it when we played Alone in the Dark last year, Inferno. But I had it wound up behind one of my monitors, and I forgot that it was there. I was looking everywhere else. So I just needed to plug that in, and then we get to stream the PS3. Yeah, so... But it does not run good. It does not run good. But it does control nicely. Well... It's a little... It controlled better when it was running at 60 frames per second.
Previously during the investigation, these puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenville. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
I liked and disliked Inferno.
It's broken. I've been using that one for a long time.
Why didn't you get it repaired? This TV is important to you, right?
It's got some memories attached to it, sure. I used to watch movies on this thing with your grandma all the time.
Grandma liked movies?
Of course she did. Everyone loves movies, right?
I love movies too. I've never been to a movie theater though.
Good. Children aren't allowed at movie theaters. There were like bits and pieces of Inferno that were really cool and some that were like really frustrating. Like there's not a single likable character in them. They hate everyone, they hate each other, and they just come off as like complete fucking assholes the entire game. There's a little bit of like a bright light every once in a while, but by and large, man, they're largely dislikable characters. Like they're constantly screaming at one another, telling everyone that they're a piece of shit, and oh my god, like none of them are likable characters. But like I like the whole like mechanics of like, you know, you don't have a menu, you look down at your inventory and you have it all on you. You know, I thought that was kind of cool, and I loved how you could combine things together. Like, that was neat. It was super clunky. Super fucking clunky. But I thought that was cool. I like the way that they used like light and stuff like that. I think that there were some interesting ideas with the physics and how you interacted with the environment and stuff like that. Really ahead of its time. Like, there wasn't anything quite like that action adventure oriented for years afterwards. You know, it was before, it did stuff before Uncharted did it. And that's really impressive. So there were some really cool ideas, but oh my god, man, it was rough. It was rough. It was rough. It was rough. A lot of cool ideas, just not the greatest execution. You played the PS2 version, and that one's they're all like slightly different. Inferno is supposed to be like the ultimate version of it, like the best version, but it's kind of like this, where even though it's still the better version, it still has issues. You know, this is kind of like case in point. Like, yeah, this is technically better, but that's kind of relative. Oh, I thought we got both of them. I thought you got both of the cars there. More linear than the open world of Inferno? Yeah. Sugar donuts will satisfy a small amount of your hunger. Okay. I like sugar donut. It's time to make the donuts. It's time to make the donuts. It's time to make the donuts. Time to make the donuts. But, you know, yeah, Inferno still has, like, a plethora of issues. Maybe it's better than the other versions, but it's still got problems. It's not a horrible game. It's just not a great game either. Especially coming after New Nightmare, where I loved New Nightmare to death. You know? Like, I think New Nightmare is probably my favorite Alone in the Dark game. By a long shot. Like, I love that game. In Inferno, cool ideas, maybe just not the greatest of execution. Certainly ahead of its time with some of its ideas, but definitely needed some more love. Definitely needed some more love. The physics are cool, the way fire interacts with stuff, light interacts with stuff. Really interesting. I'd say more like 6.5, but I feel you. I feel you. I don't disagree with your 5. I just personally would be like more 6.5, but yeah. Yeah. In that zone.
York. York.
That's the reason why. Because it tried to do some things. Yeah.
Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath. Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
Yeah. Its push for innovation and intriguing mechanics and like its crafting system, I think it does deserve to be a little bit better than, you know, middle of the road. Just slightly though. Just ever so slightly. Is that Ernest? I can't see that. It's almost Ernest. Like, he's doing the Ernest thing. Hey. I would use health spray or the bug repellent as the flamethrower. The flamethrower was the greatest weapon you had in the entire game. Greatest weapon you had in the game, because you would just need to do a slight squirt and you could light the enemies on fire instantly. It was the greatest thing that you could do in the game.
Who are you?
It's how I fought like 90% of the battles. Enemy gets near you, squirt, flamethrower, and lighter. Got your lighter. You got your health or the bug repellent, and you just light shit on fire, and it killed stuff. It killed everything. Like very few enemies that didn't work against. It was amazing. It was amazing. So yeah, that was good. That was good. The flaming fire rounds were fun though. Pouring alcohol onto your gun. It's so stupid. Like, why would you think that? I still can't believe how big this bed is. I want that bed. As a giant, I have not slept in a bed that my feet didn't dangle off of. Except for a California king. That thing's huge. Queen's bed? That's just like two twins jammed together.
The symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees, a carpet with red leaves, a strange doll, and twin angels. But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where.
Is him. Without even knowing anything, it's him.
Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
The child is him. Like, beyond a question.
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach.
Is
I hope they have some real coffee. I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office. There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
You remember most vividly was the garage section at the start. The crack in the floor is going to get you and take you for a ride. Trying to hotwire cars, running away from the crack on the floor. Oh, right, those enemies that, like, yeah. Yeah, I would just spray fire into the crack, and then you would make the thing explode. Because I literally used flamethrower deodorant for everything. literally for everything. All right, guys. We barely made progress in the game. We barely made progress in the... How many hours have I been streaming for? Okay, that's a lie. We've been streaming since like 11:30 midnight, something like that, and we made it through the prologue. That's our advancement. Thank you all for hanging out with me today, guys. I appreciate it. We had some frustrating moments. We definitely had some frustrating moments. Like, trying to, like, emulate the PS3 version, I thought maybe that would work. It didn't. It didn't. That's a shame. It just kept crashing on us. That's really disappointing. You know? Really disappointing. I'm uninstalling the PC version. I'm uninstalling this thing. I installed it. Now we're uninstalling. We're just gonna play... We're just playing the, what do you call it? The PS3 version. It works. It doesn't run very well. That much is very clear. It doesn't run very well, but this is what we're playing. This is what we're playing. Yeah, that's okay. It's just frustrating when that stuff happens, you know? It's just frustrating. And, you know, I can't hold anything to blame, you know? There's really not a lot to, like, point my finger at and go, that's its fault. That's the fault, liar. You know, it's just, it is what it is. It just feels like I lost time. That's what feels bad, is that, like, I dedicated so much time to playing that, and now we have to, like, start the entire game over. It feels like we lost time. That's okay. I do want to play this game. Like, I genuinely want to play this. So, we got this. You know, thank God I own other versions of the game, right? Thank God I own other versions. Good perseverance. Well, Kabito, I get to be just like you. You played it on your PS3. I'm gonna play it on my PS3. I just don't get to use the motion controls. We just get to play it this way. But, yeah, thank you all for sticking out with me. Thank you for the raids, guys. I always appreciate that. Anyone that stuck around through all the nonsense, I love you. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate that. I will be back tonight, and we will keep playing more Deadly Premonition. We'll make some progress. We'll make some progress. It does suck that we basically have like a throwaway day today, you know? But we're not too far out. We didn't make too much progress. We just basically got through the hospital. So we didn't really get much of anywhere. And I know what I'm doing, so some of it should go a little bit faster, you know? We should be able to like get through things a little bit quicker. So we've at least got that on our side, you know? And hopefully we don't have to worry about the game crashing anymore. We're playing on console. The game may not run well, but I don't think it crashes on console. So we at least have that in our back. I mean, fingers crossed. I mean, who knows? But I don't think it does. Did you run into any crashes or anything, Kabito? Did you guys know that we were talking about Dark Souls 2? And we're gonna go raid someone playing Dark Souls 2? We're gonna go raid someone playing some Dark Souls 2. We're gonna go hit up Adam Hames. He's playing Dark Souls 2. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Like I said, I really appreciate it. Hopefully tonight will go smooth. I think it crashed once or twice. Okay, but that's better than like every like 15 minutes. It's better than every 15 minutes. Guys, enjoy your mornings, afternoons, evenings, whatever you have going on today. Have beautiful, fantastic Tuesdays. It's Tuesday, you know? Tuesday's a good day. Tuesday's a good day. I will be back tonight. We will keep playing more Deadly Premonition. We will keep playing. Some graphical glitches and you thought it would crash, but it didn't. Hey, you know what? It kept running. That's cool. That's good. No, he's playing Dark Souls 3. I misread that. He's playing Dark Souls 3. It's not Dark Souls 2. It's Dark Souls 3. I don't think I saw him play any Dark Souls 2. I don't think maybe I did. I don't recall. Either way, he's a newcomer to the Dark Souls series. He just played through 1 and 2, I believe. So he's starting up 3. He's right at the beginning of 3 for the most part. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I genuinely appreciate it. Have great Tuesdays. I'll be back tonight, and I'm excited to play Deadly Premonition. I genuinely am. Despite the troubles we had, I'm excited to play this. Peace out, guys. Go say hey to Adam. He's a cool guy. Bye-bye.